Hey guys, how you doing? My day, it was good actually. How about yourself? How was your day? Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Just try to give it a few for you guys to come on up in the room. Vaughn, well, how was your day? Did you have a good day? Just trying to get this sage popping. It's like, I guess this is cool. They don't really need to be doing the most, but oh, you had the day off. Oh, nice. Okay. I know this looks kind of ratchet, but it's better than like the sage dropping everywhere and then me having to blow the table. So just smudging the space real quick. Well, I hope you enjoyed your day off. Slightly behind, but it's all good. It's all good. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. All right, well, we about to jump into it. I did make well, shit. I was supposed to make a post, but I did not make the post. That's my bad. So I don't know. Did you get a notification, Yvonne? Am I saying your name right? Is it Yvonne or Yvonne? I'm saying it like you can speak to me. Girl, never mind. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. Spent it with Oreo? Okay, nice. That's different. Kind of dog you got? And okay, good. I'm glad I'm saying it right. All right, cool. All right, I mean, if nobody comes through, nobody comes through. They could just catch this video whenever they catch it, whatever. I just definitely wanted to get it out and get on here and do it because I said I was going to earlier. So thank you for, hanging out and sticking around. Hopefully my moderators will show up, but if not, the show must go on. All right. Well, cool. Let's get into it. Archangels, divine white light, please guide and watch over this active divination for the sign of Leos. Anything that's not of the light, exit you claim it and bring it to the light. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Terrier mixed. Okay, cool. I think those dogs got a lot of energy. Well, I'm glad you and Oreo had a good day. All right, let's see. What's popping with Leos? What's going on with Leos? So you guys could be, I don't know if I want to say experiencing drama. Some of you guys might be experiencing drama. Hopefully not. But it's a strong possibility that some of you guys may be experiencing some type of drama. If you're not experiencing it at the moment, this could have been somebody that you had like a drama type of situation with. Maybe this person at one point in time created drama or chaos, and like now this person, it's kind of like somebody throwing a rock and then hiding their hand. It's giving me that kind of energy, like where somebody wanted to start being a troublemaker or they began being a troublemaker, and now maybe you guys are actually coming out to play. Maybe this person don't want to be a troublemaker no more. Something like that here. All right, let's see. Let's see what's popping for my Leos. What's going on? You're saying you and Oreo goes to the nursing home 2 times a week? All right, at the bottom of the deck is our energy. It's the Queen of Wands, but hold on. I think I wanted to. Yeah, let me see what's going on with you guys. Okay. So is that like mandatory? Do you guys volunteer there, or are you visiting someone that's in the nursing home? What happens at the nursing home? Is that like the best place to go play bingo or something? I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on at the nursing home. Like what's going on? Do you work there or something? Do you volunteer there? Do you go play backgammon with the elderly people or something? Like what's going on at the nursing home? Am I missing something? All right, let's see. What's going on with Leos? What's going on with Leos? What's popping with the Leos? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you return to my channel, welcome. For those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Leisha. Okay, I'm a fellow Leo, like some of you guys may or may not be. This is a general message, you guys. So take what resonate, leave what does not resonate. All right. This could be for anywhere that you have Leo places in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, No Node. All right. So let's see what we got going on for you guys. We got text mail, Leo. So someone could be about to reach out to you guys, or someone's contemplating reaching out to you guys. Someone may be texting you. They could be calling you. Now it does say text, but this could come in any kind of communication that we do in 2026 nowadays. Almost at 2025. So it looks like somebody wants to reach out to you guys. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be coming in, like I said, through a text, a call, an email, whatever. However, someone's going to be reaching out to you guys. Someone wants to reach out to you guys. Again, I did mention something about drama. So someone could be calling you guys, maybe trying to drag you guys into some type of a drama. All right. Let's see what's going on here with Leos. What's popping with the Leos? Oh, you volunteer? Okay, that's dope. That's what's up. Oh, nice. We have Don't Sleep With coming out, Leos. All right. So somebody that maybe, I don't know, this person is like a kryptonite type of energy here, where this is someone that maybe you wouldn't be able to resist sleeping with. I mean, or this is just somebody that maybe you guys just shouldn't just flat out sleep with. I'm not really sure what to make out of this here. We do have Cancer at the bottom of the deck now that I'm looking over. All right, and below that it says the Devil. So this the devil card is behind the Cancer. All right, spider devil. All right. Someone may have a spider tattoo on them, okay? If someone tries to reach out to you, this could be someone that you guys could also be meeting on like a dating app or something like that here. If someone has a spider tattoo, swipe left, okay? Um don't read the description, just keep scrolling. I'm not sure what this is a reference to, but someone that you clearly should not sleep with, Leos, all right? So I'm not sure which one it is, which bracket it is for you guys. If this is someone that you just can't resist, all right, and this is someone that maybe if you do decide to be intimate with this person, then maybe it'll cause you guys to fall back into like some kind of loop, some type of trap here. All right. Um. So yeah, I'm getting that here as well too. Some of you guys could get pregnant as well too if you sleep with somebody. I don't know, but let's see. Someone could be texting somebody about someone that they shouldn't have maybe have slept with here as well too. So I don't know what's going on, Leos, but it looks like, I mean, damn, I didn't make no popcorn, but it looked like I might have should have. We have Ladybug at the bottom of the deck now. Some of you guys could be seeing ladybugs, in random places. This could be your house, your car, your office. Someone's nickname could be Lady or like Ladybug. Take it how it resonates. These are coming up in the reverse here. So gushy, wet, wet, and we have drunk. All right. So someone knew exactly what they were doing here. They may try to use drinking as an excuse of why they, look like they probably did sleep with this person here. So someone could be getting caught up here. All right. Someone could be texting someone phone. This is how they're going to find out that this person did have an affair. If someone's married or if someone is in a relationship, someone might have cheated, obviously here. Someone's going to be discovering this through a text message. So whether this third party is going to be texting the girlfriend, the boyfriend's going to be texting the girlfriend. I'm not sure how this is going to play out for some of you guys, but somebody's definitely revealing something via communication. This could be on social media. This could be, someone seeing you with someone else and they're texting, the person that, I don't know, y'all, child. I wasn't expecting this here tonight. What the hell? What the helly? We do have light side here. So with someone doing this here, I feel like someone feels as though they're doing the right thing by coming to you, bringing this to somebody, sharing this information with someone. If someone feels as though they're doing the right thing with the light side of energy coming out here. Yeah, look, there's three of a kind. Three of a kind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. Okay. All right, we're gonna talk about CardiB after this reading as well. All right, is she the drama? I'm starting to think that she might be. Not, maybe she likes this type of drama. I'm not really sure what to say here. Some of the things that come out that lady's mouth, I just be wondering, like, do she have a PR, like a public, I don't know if she does. Like, and if it is, I would like to know who the person is. I don't know. I'm really believing that she might not have a PR. I think she is her PR. I've just been doing all the shuffling the three of coins at the bottom of the deck here. So some of you guys are going to be finding out about, yeah, look, I slept with your friend. Not a coincidence. And we have war here. So this definitely could be leading to, again, I was feeling some type of drama energy, right? Not only because of what happened in my day today, but just in general, I was feeling the energy of some type of drama. Not laughing at y'all situation, whoever may be having drama, but I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. All right, so, all right, y'all. Man, we have a Gemini here at the bottom of the deck here. We also have come back to me that fell the deck as well too. So some of you guys, a Cancer could be wanting you guys to come back to them, or vice versa. Or some of you guys, it could be a Gemini that wants you guys to come back to them. Look, look. So this Gemini is breaking up with somebody. Look, Gemini and breakup. Or you broke up with this Gemini, or maybe this Gemini broke up with this Cancer. I'm not really sure who's breaking up with somebody. Leo, I feel like you guys may be in this situation to some degree. I don't know if you're like, listen, listen, I can't control what's coming out. This is what's coming out. But yeah, I would definitely agree that they're not relevant. But I mean, obviously spirit wants someone to know this. I mean, I'm shuffling, the cards are just coming out as they wish. So anyways, y'all, there is something to deal with that situation here. And I mean, in advance, I apologize for whoever this may be relevant for. I don't know, but this is something that you guys may be hearing about, somebody that y'all might be dealing about someone else that you might know that could be dealing with this type of energy here somehow, some way. You guys, there's a Capricorn here as well. All right, so I don't know. We did see the devil energy, y'all. Let's see. But there is somebody that wants y'all to come back to them. It did say Gemini here. Let me switch to reverse of this. Someone could feel like maybe if they come clean, or by now everything being on the table, that maybe this is what they needed to do or happen so that they could be with you. So I feel like this person is considering, yeah, do you want me? They want to know if you still feel the same, if you still want them, if you're still interested in them, like whatever you guys may have talked about here. um I feel like this person, is holding on tight to that, Leo. So if this was you in this situation, whatever you share with this person, ideas, future plans, goals, possibilities, whatever, I feel like this person is still looking forward to that. Does that make sense? But I feel like man, I would have to say no, because if Leo didn't know that you were with somebody, and maybe you cheated or something, or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, I cry over you on Monday. So Monday this person could be texting you because they're gonna cry all fucking weekend and all week long. Okay, I feel like they've been crying if you guys were involved with this type of energy here. I don't feel like this is a one off. I don't feel like this person is just now deciding to cry this weekend. I feel like this person has been crying. Yeah, a lie. I like them all because this person lie is being discovered, and it sound like to me like this, whoever this person is, they've been telling all y'all the same fucking story. So Leo, I don't know if this is your ass or somebody else, right? But somebody's been telling everybody, all the bitches, all the hoes, all the bros, everybody that they dealing with, they telling everybody the same story. Yeah, you the best. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I want to have kids. Yeah, I want to live together. Yeah, I want to, you know. Yep, we gonna get a house by the river, and we gonna have some geese and some turtles and some alligators. They telling everybody the same story, right? This person has a lying problem. So Leos, and I feel like this is how you're going to be viewing this person, as a liar. You don't care if they cried this Monday, last Monday, 4 Mondays ago. I feel like you don't give a shit, especially if this is what happened to you. I feel like you don't care. Like the person said, this person is irrelevant. If it is a friend, because it did say I slept with your friend, it showed up. It didn't come out, but it showed up. So maybe this could be what's about to be getting exposed here with this light sided energy that's showing up, right? This could be what's getting exposed here. All right. And so maybe this friend is going to be the one that's going to be crying, wanting forgiveness here. We do have one need. I picked it up in the reverse here. So maybe this is somebody that you guys were going to marry here at one point in time here, which I don't understand that. Like, how do people sleep with their best man's woman or best woman's man? Like, I don't understand that. Like, how does that happen? But it happened. So the one knee is coming up in the reverse here. Maybe you saw, like I said, long term with this person at one point or time, Leo. Cross watcher, maybe you saw long term with my Leo. I don't know. But someone's not wanting long term anymore. The one knee is coming up in the reverse here. Now, the big truth is here at the bottom of the deck. That's my Ace of Swords, y'all. So this is, again, something that you guys are going to be finding out here. Look what's behind the big truth, Leo. So Leos, maybe you're going to be truthful with this person and let them know what it ain't going to be no more going forward. Or maybe this is your ass Leo getting caught up, taking ownership for this, maybe you guys were out here, being too friendly. I don't know what side of the track you guys are on, Leos, but we got ownership. I want you, but I feel like here's a Scorpio here as well too. So I feel like this person may be wanting to take ownership because it says I want you ownership, or maybe Leo, maybe you're taking ownership because you want somebody. If nobody was cheating, then maybe this person was just involved with somebody, okay, and they're taking action by leaving this person because Leo, they want to be with you, right? One knee. But I don't know, y'all. It says come back to me. So I feel like a lot of you guys found out about this infidelity, this lie, this betrayal, something like that. Oh, okay, Leo. So I don't know. You guys might be waking up to this information in the morning. Come Monday. We just needed one more card, and yeah, look, very soon coming out the day. Okay, so very soon somebody's gonna be, and now there's an Aquarius here. So this could be anybody, basically, at this point in time. At the bottom of the deck is y'all energy here, the Queen of Wands, Leos. So I feel like, man, very soon this communication is going to be coming out towards you guys if it hasn't already. Text, mail, and very soon is right above each other. We also have the come back to me. We do have the drunk card. We do need one more card here, actually. We do need one more card here. Can we get one more card, please? And thank you, Spirit, for this energy. Thank you. Look, we got hoes at the bottom of the deck now. I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. Area code. Code. Oh. Alright, I want to be like you. So, Leo, what? Leo, did you teach somebody to play or play at code? Like, what the fuck is this? Who wants to be like who? Alright, I don't know. Clearly, someone thinks that somebody has hoes here. And someone's taking a page out of someone's book here. I don't know who they're being taught, yeah, big truth. I don't know what the hell. Look, Leo, are you teaching people how to be pimps and hoes out here? Hoes and pimps? Ownership again, I want you. I don't know if this is a Scorpio that was out here being a player or a playette, or if it's Julio, if it's a Gemini, if it's a Cancer out here that's being a player or a playette. Somebody was doing something. Somebody was definitely being too friendly. All right. Maybe somebody didn't realize somebody was a hoe. Okay. So I don't know if someone's friend tried to, pursue you, secretively, obviously, and discreetly, and maybe you weren't with that. Maybe you revealed this to your friend, right? Because the light side is here. Somebody is finding out whoever this is. I feel like it's somebody, I don't know if you were at like an engagement party and this person, tried to push up on my Leo. I'm not really sure who's trying to push up on my Leo, but it's somebody that probably shouldn't be pushing up on my Leo. All right, so we got 2 cards flipping out. Got the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. We have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. And, oh, both of them were in reverse. But we're going to take everything up right. All right. This is crazy, Leos. Like, what the hell? So someone feels trapped or stubborn here. I don't know. Is someone, like, secretively in love with somebody else here? That's what it feels like a little bit. You know how people, like, really be in love with their best friend? You know, that strange stuff here? Whether they told this person that or not, you know, whether they keep it to themselves here, it's very weird energy. Like, I don't understand how people do that. Why do people do that? But we do have the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Wands here. Someone's guarded between, because, like, this truth is coming out. So someone's afraid of what people are going to say, what people are going to think here with this 9 of Wands to the 3 of Swords. If this is somebody's friend, someone's concerned about how their friend is going to realize that, you know, they got betrayed by their alleged friend. All right, let's see. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles, somebody that you could have been friends with for 7 years, you know. This is also like calling off, like, you know, an engagement, a wedding, that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Because the 1 knee is also here in the reverse as well, too. But I don't know why somebody wants to be like somebody. I'm super confused about that. Look, the 4 of Wands is flipping out the deck now. Yeah, we're not moving in. If you are moving in with this, if you've already moved in with this person here, someone is moving out, okay? They've already told this person that they are. King of Wands is out here now. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Knight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Swords here. So, yeah, someone wants to move forward with the divorce here as well. This is also someone, like, paying for, you know, legal counsel or legal guidance here with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. Someone may have sought out 3 different, like, I can't even talk. 3 attorneys or something like that here. Someone's spending like $900 in legal fees as well too, with that 9 of Wands, the King of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles here. I also feel like this is somebody, like, this light sided energy, like someone's coming to tell somebody what they just seen here. The 3 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the 4 of Wands here. Someone could have seen somebody leaving somebody's house as well with this Knight of Pentacles here. Or somebody seen somebody out in public here. Because this 9 of Wands, how she's looking at this 3 of Swords, like, it's kind of giving me, like, maybe somebody's relative seeing, like, you know, maybe this was an uncle or, like, a cousin, or, like, maybe this person's brother. Yeah, 9 of Wands, like, someone couldn't wait to, like, take off and go tell somebody, like, what somebody was doing here. 5 of Wands. Sagittarius energies out here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energies out here with this King of Swords energy. Earth energies out here with this Knight of Pentacles. What's the fight about? Yeah, the fight's about this Knight of Cups and the Moon. Whatever this lie, this secret that somebody's learning about, finding out about here. Somebody could be approaching somebody at nighttime as well too. Yeah, that's one too many cards here. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands. But we're going to take the 5 of Pentacles that fell down here. Knight of Cups. Somebody got pink hair or like some kind of color to their hair. This could be like neon hair, like not neon, like a reddish kind of hair. This could be pink hair. Yeah, Ten of Swords. I'm telling you guys, somebody, this is coming out. This is what's happening around your energy, Leos, or somebody else here. Yeah, look, the hair font at the bottom of the deck here. I'm telling you guys, somebody's getting a divorce, or they're going to be, considering doing that here. To strengthen the hair font here, the Three of Wands, because this person feels pulled towards you, Leo. Yeah, the World card. Someone's going to end this cycle here, and someone's going to quickly begin another cycle here. Five of Swords. Someone could have pink hair, red hair. I'm seeing like a sandy brown hair, auburn type of hair color here as well too. But really big on the pink hair, pink and brown, or brown with black hair, or something like that here. But yeah, or a blonde. Someone might have blonde hair as well too. Is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, with the hair font here, the Ten of Swords here, someone's either learning that someone is married, someone had plans on marrying this person cheated, or they did fucking something here. Either they cheated, well, whatever, it don't matter who they cheated with, but they did. And I feel like whoever's discovering this, whoever's learning this here, it's gonna be a painful betrayal, especially if this was done by somebody that, it looked like this person's been in your home, or like you've been around this person, maybe you've been in this person's home. For some of you guys, this could have been somebody that's like in your wedding party, that like, so best man, best woman, type of energy, a friend of the best man, or best woman, something like that here, something to that degree. This is sad, man. Why do people do this type of stuff? We got Sagittarius on the table. Again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energies on the table here. Mm. This is terrible, man. Leos, I'm so sorry that whoever's going through this or will be going through this here. And for, yeah, look, I pick up the clarified deck at the bottom. There's a Three of Cups here. So I feel like, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So Leos, if somebody did something like this here, then Spirit is saying not to sleep with this person. Um, some of you guys, you already slept with this person because you weren't really expecting for this person to be cheating, or obviously dealing with other people when you guys are making plans here to, obviously, looks like, get married, with the one knee showing up here. For some of you guys, this could have been somebody that you might have been married to. For a small portion of you guys, somebody, it's something like that here. You were either about to marry this person, already was married to this person, or you were dealing with this person with talks of future plans here. One knee is coming up in the reverse here. Plans are being put on stop, altered here, and this is what's about to create or cause this drama here. All right, so we're gonna clarify some of these cards that came out my deck as well too, y'all. But I wasn't expecting this at all. At all. Somebody could be going back to their marital partner as well too. If somebody was already married and you're learning that they were married, this person may have went back to that person. But I feel like that's for a small portion of you guys. That energy is here. But I feel like for a majority of y'all that is going through this, I feel like whoever this person is, they do want to come back to you, Leos. Because I definitely feel like this person is holding on to whatever y'all talked about. Because the Knight of Pentacles is here, so that's long-term energy here. So I feel like that's what's happening. Someone's also trying to get to you to tell you something too before somebody else tells you. So again, it's giving me the energy of someone seeing somebody out in public here with somebody else, maybe on a date, kissing, hugging, in the car, potentially, something like that here. What is the, where do we want to start, Leos? Let's start with the Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords for Leo? Three of Swords for Leos is the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups here. Y'all know how I feel about that. Yeah, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is behind the Three of Cups here. So that's definitely giving me the energy of like hanging out amongst friends, a group of people. Seven of Cups here. It was multiple of you guys, maybe like a rehearsal dinner. It could have been any fucking thing. The Four of Wands is here. It is here. So I feel like there's something like that here where people were drinking or drinks were involved here. I don't know if someone had to leave, like the bride or future groom or whatever the case may be, if they had to, like the other partner had to go or whatever like that, and one stayed behind, chit chatting, something like that here. But there was some type of lines that were crossed here between friends, however that looks, whether this was just like regular friends, and or whether somebody was actually getting married and doing like rehearsal and stuff like that here. Someone definitely crossed the lines here. What's the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups for Leos? Yeah, Four of Cups here. For others of you guys, this person was bored. Somebody was bored. I don't know if they were sexually bored here in this connection here, Leos, or you were sexually bored in this connection here. Six of Cups. The Justice, the Hangman, the Strength. No, it just looks like this. For me, it just looks like this person wanted to. I don't know how very well you knew this person. If this was like a friend, I don't really know how well you knew this person, because it looks like this person might have always had those habits of like sleeping with people's, girl or guys, whatever the case may be. So that's for a small portion of you guys, especially if this is somebody that you don't really know that well. That's what I'm getting. Um, Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we do have the Knight of Cups here. So this could have been somebody that like just kind of wanted what you guys had. You ever had weird people that, I see it mostly in movies. I've never really seen this in real life, but it's like the Page of Wands and the Queen. I'm sorry, Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. It's almost giving me the energy of like someone. This is what they do. Like they go around making friends just simply to, like a Clarissa Shields. No, did I say that? I mean, like, um but it's like people that just intentionally go around looking for people that, either purposely get with married people, all right, because they feel some type of joy or fulfillment within them. Maybe somebody could have been, messed with as a kid. I hope not, but typically you find that in women that are like broken in that some type of, that type of way. Maybe somebody that didn't grow up with a dad, or someone that might have had like abandonment issues. And I'm sorry if that's triggering anybody, but I'm just saying from my experience, what I've noticed and what I've seen, like women that behave in that type of way, it's because they're trying to fill a void in another area of their life. So this is someone that, again, could potentially have had like, masculine energy issues in their life, we'll say that. But that's what it's kind of giving me, like someone looks as, when they do this type of stuff, it's like a thrill to them, right? Yeah, the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. People like this person, right, male or female, same thing if it's a male. um this is what they get out of it. Like they get joy out of trying to see, yeah, the Two of Cups and Nine of Wands, to see if they can lure other people's partners away, or whatever. I don't know, it's like some kind of sick weird game for this type of energy here that I'm picking up currently. So the Knight of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles is like this person, it's like they intentionally did this. They had their mind made up to do this as well. Um, and for most of them, for a part of them, they thought about it. They did. They thought about it. With the Seven of Cups to the Four of Cups, they actually thought about it prior to taking action. But this person still took action, is what I'm getting here. What's the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here? Again, someone might have been raised in a home where there was a lot of Maybe this person was raised in a home without a feminine energy or without like a masculine energy. Maybe this person seemed like whoever raised them kind of like get around with a lot of different people here because I want to be like you. So that gives me the energy of someone was thrilled, seeing this, experiencing this, whatever, however that showed up in this person's life. All right. So this person, they look up to that type of behavior. They want to be like somebody. So to some degree, this was like shown to them. Like, I don't know. This could also be like a mom that like abandoned her children just to like, be in relationships as well too, and vice versa, right? There's something like that here where this person, I don't really want to use the term groomed because that's kind of like dark, but it's something like that where like this person seen that. But we got Crazy in Love coming on here. Yeah, Something to Prove is coming on now. After that, I skipped Crazy in Love. But yeah, this is somebody that like got something to prove, whether it's to them, maybe their father, if their father's still living, or like whoever, like whatever, whoever, I don't know where they learned this behavior, but it's like they want to prove something to themselves here and also to like whoever that person is. It's kind of weird. Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. I told you this person was planning to make their move for a long time. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, right? And if this person was married or you were married to this person, then the same fucking thing here. This person has been planning to do whatever they did, which looks like, they looked in another direction. This person was planning to do that for a very long time. Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups to the Six of Swords, right? They were just waiting for that one last argument, like just one more, just something like that. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune and Chariot. I can't make it up. They took off. What's this King of Swords? Leo, Leo, Leo. Who was on TikTok? I'm sorry, I just looked over and seen the comment. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse here. This person is choosing not to juggle anymore, or this person is choosing not to accept someone's shortcomings, right? This behavior that someone doesn't want to deal with or accept here. Looks like the Ace of Wands here. Looks like this person can't you know, Ace of Wands in the Moon here to the Tower, right? So for some of you guys, again, someone could be coming home early from work or something like that here. Someone didn't go to work or something like that here, but there's something that this person sacrificed or gave up. Two of Pentacles in reverse for the Ace of Wands. But for the majority of you guys are feeling like that. I mean, most of you guys not feeling like, but no, most of you guys are not dealing with this. Whoever is experiencing this, someone's choosing to walk away. They're choosing not to deal with this instability, this uncertainty with your health as well too. If this person's choosing to, yeah, step out. Three of Swords is coming out the deck here. Someone's not dealing with this anymore, right? Someone's choosing to go through with this divorce, this breakup. We saw a breakup come out in the other deck. Someone's choosing to remove themselves from this home, from this environment. Yeah, the Page of Wands. For some of you guys, this person was again bored and they chose to go out there and explore other options here. And this is what this person did with the Page of Wands here. Yeah, look, Page of Wands to the world. I can't make this up. Page of Wands to the world. For other you guys, this person, they won't. I think this person may have like a an addiction, with that type of behavior. Again, I'm telling you, this is somebody that like they're a thrill seeker, and this is their thrill. Like they seek out, again, marital persons, people, whatever the case may be, because this person thrives off of like destroying unions. It like feeds their demon or something like that. It feeds their dark energy that they got within them. It feeds it. Yeah, we got His coming on by Megan Thee Stallion. This person again could be a Sagittarius here, Knight of Wands. Don't necessarily have to be, but it could be. What is the Four Wands? What's the Four Wands for Leos? Tower. Some of you guys, you're coming home to this. Tower, Four Wands. Yeah, look, Three of Cups. Oh, what are you doing here, Betty? Oh, it's not what it looks like. Oh, it's not what it looks like. Yeah, trying to grab their clothes and shit, trying to run up the house. It's not what it looks like. I hate when people say that. Like, Now you trying to fucking manipulate me. You know you trying to insult my intelligence by telling me that I didn't mean to say manipulate, but you're trying to insult my intelligence by telling me that it ain't what it look like when I'm fucking looking at what exactly it looks like. I'm seeing it, right? So I don't know who's coming home, to somebody, we have the Hermit coming out the deck here and the Four Wands. So this gives like pop up energy, like for real. Like one minute you see me, now you don't. You didn't see me, now you do type of energy. I guess I should say here. So the Tower to the Four Wands to the Hermit. Somebody may not even be, again, I feel like this could be somebody seeing this as well too, with that Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands here energy. Yeah, the King of Cups here. Somebody could be seeing the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces masculine energy at someone's house. Don't have to be that zodiac sign, but it's definitely, yep. Or someone seeing somebody leave somebody's house. Three of Wands, King of Cups, and there go the Knight of Swords again. Somebody's either seeing this on camera, or if someone's physically recording this, or if someone's actually seeing this and witnessing this, and maybe perhaps taking a picture here, because it does give me a flash energy off of the Hermit card. It does give me a flash, right? And maybe this is why somebody wants to quickly try to get their story straight here, because someone's realizing that someone took a picture of them. I'm not really sure, but I'm seeing the flash here. Someone's gonna check your flash if you're you know what I mean. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords to the Three of Wands to the King of Cups. And here's the moon. What's this Knight of Wands? The world. It came right on out. On the Three of Swords in the Tower. Not laughing at the energy, but just how the card fell out. The deck here. The Knight of Wands is the world card. So Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energies on that there. Look at that. We got the Empress and we got the Queen of Pentacles here. So, and the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords, Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody might got like two people they dealing with on the side here. Don't necessarily have to be, or this could be like a sister, or like I said, someone's telling on somebody. Someone's telling somebody, what they did. This could also be that friend, right? Let me turn the cards around so y'all can see a little better. Sorry about that. This could also be that friend that someone's finding out that, your friend wasn't really there just to be your friend. Looked like this friend was there to get your man or your girl or whatever the case may be. You know? First of all, if there's somebody that wants to hang around you and your significant other, more than you actually want to hang around your significant other, that's a red flag, like all day long, every day. This could be somebody that also may have lived with somebody as well, too. Take it how it resonates. Because I'm seeing Diamond, like off of Players Club, when Diamond came home, and what was that? Her cousin? Yeah, it was her cousin. And her was that the boy? No, that wasn't the baby boy. The boy's her son's father. I think it was just a regular boyfriend. But yeah, he and what I mean. Those that y'all that seen Players Club, you already know. But those of you guys that ain't seen Players Club don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, Diamond let her cousin come live with her. They try to like get her life together and shit like that until she found her own place. And yeah, you guessed it. The cousin was, I don't know who came at who, but listen, she came home. They was in the bed. That's all I know. And then he started telling the Diamond that baby she had a kink in her neck, and I was just trying to help her get her kink out her neck. And next thing he knew, you know, yeah, that kind of energy, right? Like, so somebody could be trying to explain themselves here as you throwing them out. All right, what's the Nine of Wands? What's the Nine of Wands? All right, and no, this person wasn't drunk. The drunk card is coming up in the reverse, so they were very conscious of what they were doing. So they can't say that they were drunk here. Nine of Wands is the Five of Swords here. Mm-hmm. And there's another card that fell out too, y'all. One second. Six of Cups. You see what I'm saying? For her, it was her cousin. For somebody else, it could be the bridegroom, the bridesmaid, or the best man, or it could be anybody, right? It could be a teacher. It could be somebody living in the same apartment building. It could be somebody at the gym. whoever this person is. I'm just telling y'all, energies that I'm getting here. But for whoever this is somebody that definitely has been to your home. I feel like the Four of Wands is here. Or this is somebody that, I don't know, maybe you go to the gym. Maybe this is your, gym trainer. I don't fucking know who it could be for y'all, but there's something here that's gonna disappoint you guys. Find out this information is gonna disappoint you guys because again, you didn't think that that this person could be lured with the devil card here. All right, that you didn't think this person could be that type of person here. All right, but I mean, I guess it's. I mean, if you didn't marry this person, it's best to find out, as soon as possible, right? So that way you guys not wasting a whole lot of time. You know, bad enough you already wasted time, but Spirit didn't want you to waste any more time. So what's the Knight of Wands in the World card? What's this Knight of Wands in the world? I don't think that card wanted to come out, but there we go. King of Pentacles in the reverse here. Mm, 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 mm. All right, this is somebody that's either corrupt or materialistic here. So whoever, however, it could be. But I feel like this person again that gets a thrill out of doing this because I feel like this person either A goes after people that they think or look. I feel like this person goes after people that they think got money with the King of Pentacles, right? Then when they find this person don't got money, this is when they actually, it's like a hermit crab. Y'all ever seen a hermit crab? Like how when it outgrows its shell, it comes out the shell and it looks for something else. This is what it's giving me. Like this person does that, or this person gets with this person. They financially drain this person, and then again that hermit. Speaking of which, the hermit card did come out. It's like a hermit crab syndrome. Like this person, Knight of Wands, they quickly move to the next Five of Pentacles, which we're about to clarify next. They quickly move to the next thing. What's this Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, we got slime belief coming on now. I don't even know what that is. What did I tell y'all? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They quickly get out of Dodge. As soon as they can get out of what they can get out of this person or whoever they do it to, they're out. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here. They're going. At the bottom of the deck, look, I can't make this up. The Ace of Wands. Soon as the money is gone, they going. Soon as they don't have nothing else that they can benefit from, they going. Yeah, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords. It's kind of giving me that Dion energy off of Norbit. Remember how, I don't know if anybody's seen Norbit. It's a pretty popular movie. If you haven't, then go check it out. But we're going to talk about it a little bit here. So Dion was trying to marry, I don't know, Kate was her name, because he knew that Kate was about to inherit like this stuff or whatever the case may be. But this is what Dion did. He married women that again came off that having money, or maybe they look like they might have had money. I don't really know. But as soon as he learns or gets what he wants to get out of the person, he moves on, right? And that's exactly what he did. At the end of the movie of Norbit, uh, he called all his exes down, Six of Cups. I think he had like six girls too. They all had like kids, I think. Something crazy. And like Kate was about to be like number 7 or number 8 or whatever like that, because the Seven of Pentacles is out here. So Six of Cups to the 7. Yeah, Kate was about to be the 7th victim here. Also the seven of Cups here as well too. So I feel like this is what this person does. Like this person got a trail of people that they've like tricked, maneuver, whatever. It's crazy. But this is what this person do. And then this person's like left like, oh my god. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. Don't know where their significant other than went to. They got what they wanted, Nine of Cups, and they gone, disappear. So let's see, what's this Five of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles is coming up in the reverse here. They don't try to take half, they try to take everything, right? The Five of Pentacles is clear. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is clarifying this Five of Pentacles here. This person takes everything. This is a major financial loss. Everything. Clean you out, right? Your life savings going, everything going. Look, justice. And the magician. I can't make this up. The magician and the justice. Take everything that you work so hard to get. The magician and the justice. Just scammer energy, right? Just scammer energy. It's basically what it is. Scammer energy. Seven of Wands. Three of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Like, they figure out the way to get in, and once they get in, they clean you out, and then they going. What's this Knight of Cups here? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. They come in love bombing, telling you again, I told you, sweet wishes, not sweet wishes, sweet nothings is what I'm trying to say here. But they don't just tell that to you, they tell this to everybody. 10 of Swords. You're not special, you weren't special. And I'm sorry if I'm hurting anybody's feelings, but I'm saying it from this person's point of view, not mine. I love you guys. And I'm sorry that anybody's having to deal with this, but I'm just letting you know. Like, look, listen, this person has no sympathy. They have no remorse. This is what they do. Hangman upright, Knight of Wands is here, Page of Swords. Like, they actively scout out people. This person, again, they have no sympathy. Nine of Pentacles. This is what they're looking at. Like, oh, there's my next victim right here. Oh, here we go. Oh, here go my next solution. Here go my next option. Here go my next shell, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this person does. It's how they think. It's how they move. So this person probably got, like, you know what I mean? Maybe kids by different people type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Dion had kids by all those girls, right? That's what he did. That was his objective. That was his motive. And they all got told the same fucking story, right? That's why they all got kids, right? That's why they were all looking for him, couldn't find him, using fictitious names and all types of shit, right? Scammer. So it's probably not even this person probably not even Trey, like Trevor, you know what I mean? Like, whatever they told you their name is, it's probably not even their real name. Eight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. Look, I'm telling you. Work really hard to get your attention, work really hard to, get you. I'm hearing under their thumb. Okay. Again, not my words, this person's words. Yeah, Knight of Swords here. Possibly try to isolate you guys from, things that you like to do at one point in time or another here. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. Like, yeah, we're gonna slowly cut back these excursions, these things that you like to do, these fun things. A very controlling person here. Now, the Magician's not in the reverse here, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. What's this 10 of Swords here? King of Pentacles in the reverse here. This person probably look like they try to take over your, like, not even probably. Like, they just slowly started to make you feel like you were incapable of managing, your own resources, basically, right? Something like that here. What's this 10 of Swords for Leos? Man. It's kind of giving, like, totally brainwashing energy. Yeah, the moon. Yeah, the Hierophant. Cancer energy here. That Cancer did come up in the other deck too, didn't it? We have the Hierophant and we have the Sun, the Three of Wands here. Some of you guys, maybe your life partner could be a Taurus, or maybe another Leo for some of you guys. But it definitely looks like there's gonna be something better coming in for you guys here in the near future, distant future. Once you guys clear out this energy, whoever is dealing with this. What's the 10 of Swords in the moon? Knight of Pentacles. Trying to get the cards up, y'all. They didn't want to come up. Some of you guys, a Cancer could be revealing this information to you. This person could be This person could be either a Cancer or Earth sign. But whoever this is, they're about to be exposed for what they're doing. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Queen of Cups and we have the Hanged Man. All right. So you're about to learn why this person hasn't been coming home from work, or if they do come home from work, it's very late. If they got stains or, funny, suspicious fragrances, whatever you've been questioning, you're about to get an answer to that with the Page of Swords here. Whatever you've been, I feel like dreading finding out, because some of you guys do want to know. If you don't know, your curiosity is about to be answered, unfortunately. What's the very soon? Yeah, we got the Devil. So Capricorn energy here. What's the I want to be like you? What is that? What is the I want to be like you? Eight of Swords? Somebody wants to be restricted. Somebody wants to be trapped here. Is somebody in prison and got like multiple people doing things for them, sending them commissary? This same thing applies, right? They could be, they might be gay for pay with that King of Pentacles in the reverse and the World card and the Knight of Wands. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The Knight of Wands came up several times. They might got them a prison boo. Mm-hmm. That's very possible. Or this person has like a maybe this person is under the how about to say under the influence? No. What's the other thing? In the closet, right? Maybe this person's on the DL. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe this person's on the DL too. Okay, and maybe that's what's about to be exposed, right? Either way, they're having some type of physical relationship with someone else. It's possible. You got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. You did have the King of Cups that showed up as well too. You got two Knight of Wands here. I mean, if I had to put it all together, I mean, you got the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands and the World. I mean, okay, that's backdoor energy all day. All right. I mean, so some of you guys, you might be learning that this person is bisexual, right? And that's a possibility here. But someone wants to be the Eight of Swords here. Why? The Star card here. Why does somebody want to be the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. It's like, again, aka being incarcerated here. We have the Ten of Wands. Maybe someone feels as though that you're a great player, or someone admires someone playing these games, or like, love bombing people here. Seven of Wands here. Someone likes the fact that someone's like a great con artist, like someone's able to talk people out of money, like literally. Trouble's coming on. Someone admires the fact that someone can create trouble, create chaos, and it's kind of giving me like I don't know. It's like somebody that steals, right? Like a jewelry thief or something like that. That like steals high end things. Just an example. I'm not encouraging anybody to go pull a heist, but and they've pulled off this skill, right, for a long time, and it's like, why do you keep doing it? Why do you keep, right? And they're like, oh, it's the thrill, the joy, the fulfillment. Like they just, you know what I mean? It's kind of giving me that. So someone likes the high that they get off of doing this. What's the drunk in the reverse? I don't know. People are weird. People are strange. And I definitely feel like someone has like a smexual fetish as well too. Like someone enjoys that smexual activity here. We do have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here. Oh my goodness, y'all. Are you kidding me? Someone doesn't want to mature. Someone doesn't want to grow up here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the drunk card and a gushy wet wet. Didn't I just say that this person has a sexual addiction? Like this person, they don't want to change. They like doing this. Maybe they do want to change, but someone feels as though they can't because they want to be like something. Like, I don't know. Whoever taught this person this behavior, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe someone's mom taught them how to do this, or maybe someone's mother convinced them that they don't need to. But someone's partner is learning here about what this King of Pentacles in the reverse is actually doing here. So whatever that is, right? If it's with another man, then with another woman, with another woman, with a woman. I mean, whatever, whoever the other person is, whatever they're doing, however they're doing it, there is going to be found out about with this Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And Five of Cups, this person is going to be heartbroken, sad, traumatized. What's the don't sleep with? Look, no panties is coming on right now. The don't sleep with is the King of Swords. So don't sleep with this Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Whoever this person was that was indecisive, that was juggling, that was back and forth, that type of stuff here. Gemini energy did show up in the Falcon deck as well too. So who's texting? Who's texting? A Five of Wands. Somebody that wants the drama. You know, two cards fell out with that. By the way, let's take a look. Yeah, look, 5-5. So the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here. If somebody slept with a family member, then this is just the person that wants problems. They want the trouble. They want the smoke because somebody don't have panties on. Someone's learning that somebody don't have panties on. Maybe somebody left home without panties on. Okay. Maybe someone's coming home and they're finding these panties at the front door. I mean, that's a possibility too. We have the Strength and we have the Ten of Swords here. So Leos, you guys are either ending this, quickly, abruptly, as soon as you guys are learning about this, or, you know, this could be somebody that you might already found this out about and you block this person, okay? But there's something here that you're ending, or someone's ending something with your ass, okay? However, it's playing out. I don't know, Leo, if you're the one that's, being caught up, or, I don't know what side of this you're on, but it's a possibility that someone could be catching your ass and they're ending it with you, or you're ending it with someone else here. I'm not sure who's ending what's going on, what's up. But what's this light side? What's the light side energy here? What's this light side of energy here? But that's what I'm seeing, y'all. This is a hot one. This is a hot cup of coffee tonight. It's like when you took your sip, but you thought you blew the cup just enough. You blew it down enough, but you didn't. The light side is the Three of Wands here, Leo. So there's something better for you guys. Protection is redirection, so don't be upset about this when this happens. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it is. But I'm just saying, like, look at the bright side. Like, this is being revealed to you because Spirit loves you. They want to protect you. They want you to move on from this. They want you to know the real. All right. They want you to know what's up. Right. That's the title of tonight's thing. They want you to know what's up. So that way you guys are not being stuck in this cycle, or potentially getting ready to get sucked into this cycle where someone is a habitual cheater, right? Is here. What's to come back to me? The Wheel of Fortune here. So in divine timing, something's going to come back around to you guys, or come back to you. Got the King of Cups again. Nine of Swords. Yeah, look. So this person is going to try to be intimate with you again. Spirit is saying, don't sleep with this person, okay? Because this person possibly again slept with a another king, okay? The King of Swords is over there again, and here go this King of Cup again. So someone definitely has a secret masculine lover. It's here. It won't stop. Right? Again, this person, maybe they can't stop. Ace of Wands, right? So if this person constantly goes to jail here, right? every 3-5 years this person keeps going to jail, they could have a boo thing up in the prison. I'm just saying, if this person continues to do the thing, the Queen of Wands. But I feel like this person, look, Three of Pentacles, this person is going to continue to be a habitual cheater. Okay? They're going to let some time go by and they're going to try to, again, spin the fucking block, Leo. They're going to try to get you all up in your head with this King of Cup energy. They're going to try to woo you out. No paint. They trying to get those panties off. Or this woman's trying to get your boxers off. However it's showing up, right? It all applies. This is what they're trying to do here. They're trying to get you back in this cycle, this Three of Pentacles energy. But again, that other person is still in the picture. They're not going. So I don't know what the fuck this is, y'all. But who, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I can't make it up. They're still holding on to that other person. Whoever that other person is, they're still in the fucking picture. They're still going to be in the picture. So again, I feel like this is like a homie. Like this homie is still going to be. Maybe this person is saying that this person's a homie, but they more than just a homie. Okay. Do you want me? Flipping over real fast. Look at this. The Lovers. Told you they're more than a homie. They're their person secret lover. Do you want me? Look, I can't make this up. The High Priestess. They want this person to stay their secret. You're my little secret. That's how we should keep it. Yeah, I know I can't sing, but my spirit just go with it. Just accept it, damn it. And that's how we should keep it. We should never let it go. That's what she says. We should never let it go. Never let it show. If you know, like I know, then we should never let it go. That's Escape. Little secret. She don't know that we got this thing going on. Alright, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Somebody has a little secret here, but this little secret that they've been trying to keep under wrap for so fucking long is about to be exposed. So that's what's popping for you guys, Leos. Either tonight, tomorrow night, this weekend, potentially something like that here. What's this one knee in the reverse here? What's this one knee in the reverse? Man. What's the Devil? Very soon. So this toxicity is about, this shit's about to hit the fan real soon. The one knee is a Knight of Swords coming out sideways here. Ace of Wands. I just feel like this wedding is being called off here. Yeah, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups here. The Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, or whoever, whenever this news comes to you, yeah, the Emperor, the Hangman, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Judgment, Temperance, Chariot. I mean, major arcanas back to back. The Strength, the Fool. It just keeps going. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be being abruptly brought to an end. Spirit is like, yep. You know how like when you almost run into the back of somebody and your heart fucking pounding out your goddamn chest, you like, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, somebody's chest is heart about to be pounding out their chest here. Let me pull the zodiac cards on this. This was crazy. Wasn't what I was expecting tonight, but listen. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius energies here, Pisces energies here, Libra energies here, Cancer energies out here, Gemini energy showed up in the deck as well, Virgo showed up, Scorpio showed up, Taurus energy showed up as well too, and Gemini again with this Lovers energy. So let's see real fast who this could be. All right, we have Libra coming out the deck. We got Taurus coming out the deck. Libra, Taurus. And we're about to talk about CardiB, y'all. 1 second. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know where my moderators are at. I guess they're sleeping. But I appreciate everybody that took the time to stop by. It means a lot to me. Make sure you guys are liking the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell so that way you guys won't miss when I post or do anything on the channel. It'll let you know. All right. talked about it earlier, talking about doing a meet and greet in DR. So let me know if you guys what you guys think about that. We got a sun sign coming up here. So these energies could be their sun sign here. All right. Got okay, why can't I get the card? We got 3 cards on the floor here. We have an earth sign here, so that's a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck, we have Sagittarius. And we're going to see what fell over here real quick. We have fire sign. Okay. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Virgo. Okay. And last card here is we have a moon card. So this could be a Cancer or Piscean energy here. Or potentially this these could be a sun sign or a earth sign. I'm sorry. So confirmation for the earth sign. So it is an earth sign here for some of you guys. What I'm trying to say is this person could either be, this could be their sun sign or this could be their moon sign. All right. As my hand is starting to itch now, out of control. Let's get you guys a closing card from Spirit. Man, CardiB. I think CardiB is the drama. I think CardiB loves the drama. I feel like she's trying her best to avoid the drama, but it's like the choices that she continuously makes me think otherwise. I don't know. I just don't get it. CardiB, do you have a PR? If you don't, maybe I need to fulfill that position for you for a little bit, because I don't understand it, y'all. I don't understand it. Apparently, she put up a... Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let's get this closing card from Spirit. Closing messages for my Leos from Spirit. All right. So, Leos, you got a shift that's about to be irreversible, okay? You're not going back. You're not pass and go. You don't give a fuck about that $200. You're probably telling this person to keep that $200 and where they can actually do, what they can actually do with it. We have celebrations here. It says celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So, Leos, whoever is sleeping on you, whoever is mistreating you, then they are missing out, right? You are the blessing. Not to say that this person is not a blessing, but ultimately you were the gift that the universe brought into their life here, right? It wasn't meant for you to stay in this person, man. Pull out, Leo. What I'm trying to say is it's not meant for you to be with this person here. This is why Spirit has revealed this to you. They have illuminated this to you. The Hangman showed up two times, I believe, in the reverse here. So this is why Spirit, again, is bringing this to your attention, because they love you that much that they don't want you guys to be stuck in this cycle. All right? So go ahead and celebrate, Leos. If you need to cry, of course, cry. Let that shit burn out, come out, whatever you need to do. But at the end of the day, celebrate here, because you got something way better coming in. Also, this is going to trigger you guys for this ascension that Spirit was needing you guys to go through here. Ascension's at the bottom of the deck. It was also flipped over, so we're going to read it. The next card is flipped down, so I don't know what it is. It says your soul is evolving to a higher state of consciousness. You are ready for this. So this is why this is being exposed to you guys, because if you're ascending, then you cannot stay with some energies or energies in general that are not ascending. You don't align with it anymore, Leos. So this is why you're being encouraged to celebrate here. So kudos to you. It may not feel like a celebration at the moment when you're going through this challenging energy that's about to, approach you guys, or, recently or very soon. It says very soon over here. So, but this is a good thing. I know it may not, again, seem like it, but at the end of the day, you will see it as a good thing. All right? Yeah, thought shit. Because Spirit says you're not dealing with any more thoughts, Leos. You're not dealing with any more hoes, right? Remember, hoes was at the bottom of the deck, okay? Spirit saying you're out of that hoe bracket. You're out of that hoe phase here, big truth. So this is why you guys are being ascended. All right? This is why this ascension is happening, right? Also, perhaps you're being, you're ascending as well, too, because you're not a thought. You're not a hoe, Leo. Okay. And people, spirit has seen what these people were doing behind these closed doors with these other folks. They texting people while you sleeping, or they're texting people while you're at work, or while they're at work. Whatever they're doing behind the scenes, it's not something that you would be proud of, right? It's not somebody that you want to, take home to Papa or take home to Nana or to Mama, whoever you would potentially be taking this person home to, right? That is not the person that Spirit says you're bringing home, okay? They ain't it. They ain't it. Because not only are you going to be bringing them home, you're going to be bringing them home, Tom, Dick, Harry, Charles, Caleb, Kenneth, Keith, King, Cam, Quam, somebody name can start with a K because I was just running down those K's there. Carrie, Christian, okay. So Spirit's like, no, it won't just be you and my Leo. It will be you, Leo plus 10. Remember that show, John and Kate plus 8? Yeah, it would be Leo and Crosswatcher plus 8, plus 10. That type of shit. Spirit says, no, 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 baby. We get ready to tell you about this hoe real fast so you can get on up out of there. Damn, that's crazy. What, love a meet and greet? Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I don't know if you were on the reading earlier. Who's that? It's Yvonne. I don't know if he was on here earlier, Yvonne, but if he wasn't, just whenever you can catch the replay of the live that I did earlier. And so we were talking about the DR. I'm just trying to scan through the comments to make sure I'm not missing stuff. I do apologize, y'all. And so, yeah, we were talking about possibly doing a meet and greet in the Dominican Republic because I was telling people how much I enjoyed it. I was there for 2 weeks and I had a good time. I had so much fun in the DR. All right, so let's talk about Cardi B and Stefan Diggs. So, like I was saying here, y'all, I just think that Cardi essentially low key likes the drama. I really do think that she likes it. D7 son, where the fuck you been at? But what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you was on here for it. Okay. I wasn't sure. I was thinking I think you were on here earlier, but I wasn't really sure. So yeah, so anyways, oh shit, I forgot to put the poll up to see if anybody like to give y'all the opportunity to chime in on the meet and greet. I guess that was you throwing it up, so you basically letting me know look, Leash, I'm coming, damn it. I have my passport. I am ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. I feel like that's what you're pretty much saying here, low key, Yvonne. Is that what's going on here? But yeah, so Cardi, I just really hope that she gets it together. I seen that she had made a comment or a post talking about, well, what is she supposed? We hear now, basically. Well, she has a point, and I understand what she was attempting to say, but then it quickly escalated to the usual Cardi B shit, that Cardi B does. That's why I say I don't think she has a PR. I think Cardi does her own everything, which is a problem. Especially from a professional standpoint. I feel like she needs a professional PR. But oh yeah, okay, I see, Yvonne. I thought that's what you were getting at here. All right, well, listen, I'm gonna take a look see here in a couple days and check it out. Being as though I'm a Leo, I wonder if we should make it like a Leo's hot boy hot girl vacation, in the DR. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just all just Leos roll out, right? We're all gonna fly out to the DR and we'll do a meet and greet, and like I said, we'll find somewhere to hang out, hit a bar, maybe do dinner, something like that. Maybe a nice restaurant that we could do dinner at, and yeah, just obviously go live, and just make it a nice fun time. That would be so dope. That would be so dope. So yeah, let me look into it and I'm definitely gonna put a poll up so you guys can vote on that or chime in about that if you would be interested in coming. Then that'd be fire. But yeah, back to Cardi B. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about that girl. And then so in the same video, in the same breath, mind you, in the same breath. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm going to be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. I figured since we at the end, I'll just go get me a little mini wine. But what was I saying? Yeah, but Cardi, man, I just don't know, baby. In the same breath, she was saying that she was like, "Well, what am I supposed to do? Put the baby back in my I'm like, Cardi. Well, we understand that you can't technically do that, right? We understand that. But then she took it a step further. She says, "Well, what you want me to do? Leave my man and go and, blank, blank, your man." And I was like, Cardi doing and saying Cardi things. Cardi, I mean, obviously, would being a role model, being as though she has like what over 5 million followers on Instagram, something ridiculously crazy like that, and countless followers on X, and whatever other platform she has, TikTok, I don't fucking know, but it's like Cardi. What about what are you teaching? What is it? A berry, um, bloom, blossom. What's her daughter name? The one that she just had 8 months ago. What are you teaching Bloom? Or broccoli, whatever the girl name is. I don't know. What is the daughter name? Blossom, Berry. What are you teaching uh the oldest daughter? What is her name? I just don't understand. What not only what are you teaching your daughters, but what is it that you're teaching Culture? That's her name, Culture. What are you teaching your young women's that are following you, the young adults that are coming up that are listening to your music? It's like this is what it's come down to. Like these are our role models. These are the people that people in younger communities tend to look up to. And this is what they're speaking out their mouths. This is what they're demonstrating, that it's okay to have just to settle in general, just to settle for people that are mistreating you, right? Playing your face, potentially gaslighting you, not even potentially, definitely gaslighting. And that Mr. Digger, he is a true manipulator. Oh my God. When I look at Stefan in any of his pictures, when he looks at people, all I see is like I mean, I hate to say this, but this is what I see. But when I look at Stefan, all I see is something hideous and possessive that is looking to escape. But it's like a sneaky escape with him. It's like, I don't really want to use that as an example, but it's just giving me a calculated narcissist manipulator. He looks like he has the ability to convince people, right? Not just women, people in general, what they don't see and what they do see. It's very scary. It's very delusional. It's very demonic feeling with him. Like just the what he embodies and what he carries energetically, like what I feel when I look at this guy. In any of his pictures. I was even looking at him. He did a first this is the first time that he spoke since these allegations have been brought up against him, which most of you guys are already well ahead of me, right? You guys are already aware about what's going on with Mr. Digger. But in the press conference, the guy, one of the news crew anchors, whatever you want to call them, press release guys, he had asked him a question. And the way that he looked at that guy, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that motherfucker reporter came up missing. I wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't if he didn't show up to work next week. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I pray to God that nothing like that happens, obviously. But I'm just telling you guys, if you guys go look at the press conference, I'm not all that techie to like pull up the slide and shit like that and have me side by side. I need to hire somebody that can do that shit for me, because we're not there yet, but whatever. But if I could bring up like the side by side, so that way you guys, I could play that for you guys, so you can actually look at see for yourself like what I'm describing he did. But if you go Google it or like look it up here on YouTube, you'll see it. If you just type in Stefan Diggs first interview, since allegations, it's gonna come right up. It's like a 2-3 minute interview that with the press release or whatever like that. It was after, I think, a football practice or prior to a football practice starting. But the way he looked at that guy, it was scary and creepy. Totally scary and creepy. Not to mention, aside from all that, what he allegedly did to this poor chef. And which was so weird. I believe I mentioned it in one of the videos that I did. I can't recall which one I possibly mentioned it in, if I mentioned it at all. But I was like wondering, like, I was like, well, why? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this chef, right? Like, why the chef couldn't be there? And I'm thinking, like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, the only time that someone would probably behave like that or respond like that, okay, I'm hearing Biz Marquee, and you say he just a friend, and he's saying she just a chef. Oh, Stefan, no, she not just your chef. We know you banging that girl. Mm, 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 mm. I hope not, but that's just, my educated guess would be that it's just more, she's doing more than throwing olive oil, okay? She's doing more than cutting up them onions around the kitchen. She doing more than getting some almond milk, okay? Especially from the fridge, okay? She might be getting milk from other sources, if you catch my drift, right? There's something else happening with that. But let's get into it. We're gonna use a whole nother deck. Just because we still got some energy in that deck that we just used. So we're gonna pull this deck here. We're gonna use this deck. Man, is Cardi in trouble? Do she like the drama? Do she know that she might be the other woman? I don't know, y'all, but I feel like a part of me, I feel like it could be a PR relationship that's going wrong or that went wrong. is what I'm feeling here. You know, why couldn't it just be like that? What was his name? Aaron Pierre or Pierre Aaron and Tiana Taylor, right? Aaron Pierre, is that his name? He got like three first names or two first names, excuse me. I think it's name Aaron Pierre. Anyways, what's going on with Cardi B and Stefan Diggs? Should Cardi B be worried? Is she the drama? Do she like the drama? Five of Swords. I think she likes the drama. Yeah, the Six of Wands. I think she liked that shit, y'all. She loved that shit. She loves being in the spotlight for drama. Six of Wands to the Five of Swords. Also have the Three of Cups here as well too. She might choose to leave him because it might be too much drama for her, right? Because I feel like a part of her really does yearn for something better, more fulfilling. But I feel like from her experiences of dealing with long term unhealthy relationships, speaking of which would happen with Cardi B, not Cardi B, with Offset, excuse me, and that whole dysfunctional marriage, right? With I feel like a part of her has become numb to it, honestly. And I also feel like a part of her I feel like a part of her expects this type of energy, expects this type of behavior. I feel like because this is what she's prone to, it's what she's used to, right? That's what I'm getting here. Six of Wands and the Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel like at this point in time, I don't feel like she likes being seen in a bad light. And I also feel like she feels as though she put her fucking foot in her mouth by, maybe potentially moving too quickly with this relationship. And, even to add more injury to insult, she's also learning about the fact that not only does he have one, but he has four other kids around about the same age as their son, right? Just saying. And then the fact that he gonna send her some custom Uggs, and on the custom Uggs was written something to the degree of I don't know where we're gonna end up, but we'll just see what happens, right? Those wasn't the exact words that were engraved on her Uggs, but it was something along that line. Like there was no direction on where their relationship was going to be heading going forward. It was just like up in the wind. Like, oh, well, I don't know what's going to happen from here, but fuck it. We in this shit now, right? It's like that kind of energy. Like, I have no idea where we're going to end up or where things are going to go from here, but, I'm going to be around, right? And even on the football field, Cardi had like left or something like that here. She didn't leave, but she did something. I don't know if she went to the bathroom. I don't know if she went and signed some autographs for some fans, but it appeared to Stefan Diggs that she had left him. She ended up popping back up from this was like, you guys, if you've been looking at some of the shorts and stuff like that, you guys might have seen it, where he kind of went down on one knee in the wasn't in the middle of the football field, but he was on the football field, and it appeared like he was about to propose. Cardi B was like grabbing her face, like she was like startled, and at the same time kind of surprised. But he acted like he was tying his shoe, but the way he did it, it was just like embarrassing. Nine of Swords, okay, is giving like move on, end this crisis now, is what Cardi B is being advised to do from Spirit, right? Spirit is encouraging her to focus on her career, focus on her being, allegedly she has like this tour that's supposed to be coming up and things of that nature. I feel like Cardi just needs to focus on what Cardi needs to do for Cardi and her children. I feel like she does need to cut her losses here with Stefan Diggs. I definitely feel like she needs to move forward with her life here. This will also allow her to release some of this stress and anxiety that it appears that Cardi B is having or going through, especially from a public standpoint, right? Her fans have been kind of like coming at her like super crazy because of what she's choosing to deal with and settle with. It's like a baby Offset. It's a baby Offset. You know what I'm saying? It's a baby Offset. I'm not saying he was any better, but I'm just saying like, you know, how you get him is how you lose him, man. Like all the time. I don't know. I just want Kari to find her a nice little wholesome man. Maybe a little white collar crime man that just I don't even want him to do any kind of crimes in general at all. But I'm just saying, I just wish that Cardi would find her a nice good old boy. Just somebody that just maybe she need a white man. Maybe Cardi need a white man, y'all. Maybe that's what she need. She need to stop leaving these little thuggers, these little street hood dudes alone. She just need to go hit on and find her a little Jewish man. But that would mean she would have to stop cooking pork. But I don't. Cardi needs something, man. She needs a change. She needs to honestly just focus on her and the kids. Focus on doing her tour. Focus on getting her shit back where it was. I ain't gonna say where it once used to be, because I feel like Cardi lyricism and musically speaking, she has always, been a really phenomenal artist. So I just definitely feel like she needs to get back to that. And I also feel like Cardi needs to take time. Like after this show or this tour or whatever uh pre-engagement that she already has lined up, I feel like once she completes these engagements, I feel like Cardi needs to really take a huge step back. A huge step back from everything. I feel like she needs to take time to spend at an inner child healing resort. I feel like it would be very useful for her to do those things. I also feel like it would be extremely, extremely healthy and helpful for her and her children to seek some type of family guidance, counseling, therapy, healing sessions as a family. Also, I think it'd be extremely healthy for Cardi B to do that individually. I just feel like this is a pivotal time for Cardi B to really take a look at Cardi. I have no idea what her legal name is, but whatever that legal name is, I would like to address her by that legal name right now. So whatever that would be, but I really feel like she needs to take time out to do all those things and to also honestly assess, Cardi's life from for what it is, how it's been, right, to what it is now, and where she wants it to be going forward for her future, not only for her future, but for the sake of her family, her mother, her sister, her daughters, right? And also for the sake of her fans, the feminine and masculine fan base that she has. I feel like this is what she needs to do. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. She needs to focus on her bag. And after that, I feel like she desperately needs to focus on her mental health with this Nine of Swords energy coming up, okay? In the reverse, Cardi is hella stressed out, okay? She's on the verge of having a fucking breakdown, a nervous breakdown. I can see it here. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that were to happen where, they may keep it under wraps here with the High Priestess and the Devil card, but I definitely feel as though it's a potential where she could and if it does come out publicly, they will report it as like, Cardi B has like, the flu, or you know um you know some type of medical condition, but they're not going to classify it as like a nervous breakdown. No, 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 no. They're going to label it as like an illness, right? Something like that here. So that is a possibility. I see that here with this Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands here. Hell, this could be even something to the degree of maybe her practicing, and I hope that this doesn't happen, but I'm seeing it, so I want to mention it. This could even look at honestly, y'all, we might hear about another girl that's pregnant with Stephon Diggs. It might be another chick that's somewhere in the bushes, somewhere in the condo, somewhere that might be popping out here come March. Uh, no later than March, there could be another woman here that is pregnant by Stefan Diggs. This is just too fucking much. Um, but nevertheless, I definitely feel as though that there's a possibility that Cardi could be having some type of medical condition. And I feel like it's going to be due to all the stress that she's under. She's already openly admitted that she is stressed. She's stressed because she's going to be rehearsing for, long, strenuous days. She has basically she basically got Irish twins, basically, right? That's those stair stepper kids when they're back to back. Again, broccoli or bloom or what's the gay? I don't know what the baby name is. Blossom, Bloom, Berry, whatever. The little girl was only like what 7 months old, something like that here, and then she just had the little boy. Is that where we're at in society where we're that desperate to get likes every day or to get views every day, that this is what people's lives are coming down to, where they're actually just putting out kids just left and right for these karmic contracts here to be a part of some type of a community where someone feels accepted. It's like you could have stayed in the projects doing that, Cardi B. I mean, you're out here a whole should be a role model. Should be a role model. Yeah, look, the lovers. The lovers is coming on the deck here. There could be another woman here, y'all. There could be another woman. Yeah, look, the sun card. I can't make this up. If this is not another woman pregnant, then Cardi S might be pregnant again. It's a possibility, y'all. Six of Pentacles to the Sun. It's a possibility that she might be expecting another baby. If it ain't her, then this is somebody else that Mr. Digger is going to be expecting a baby with. Four of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Cups here. Well, I hope this ain't the chef that's pregnant. The Four of Wands and the Empress. Wasn't she a live-in chef? Right? Ten of Wands? She could be like 10 weeks pregnant or something like that here. Somebody's like about 10 weeks pregnant. Maybe 10 to 4 weeks pregnant here. That's a prediction because that has not been confirmed by no media outlet. That's being spoken right here on FieryFalconTarot. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool at the bottom of the deck here. Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. It could be two more people pregnant. One of these people could be Cardi B. Is Cardi B pregnant? Or does Stefan Diggs have somebody else pregnant? I guess we should ask that. The Hermit. It's a possibility here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Is Cardi B pregnant? Is she expecting another baby here? King of Cups. It's a strong possibility that Cardi B might be expecting another kid, y'all. Judgment. Eight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. 9 months. Hierophant. 9 to 8 months. Really hope not. I really hope not here. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now. 4 of Pentacles here. Maybe 4 weeks pregnant, 4 months pregnant. At the most, 3 to 4. Strength card. Give us one more card here. What's going on with Cardi B and Stefan Diggs here? Well, this Hermit energy here is giving me that whoever this other person here that could be find out that they're expecting another kid or about to have a kid, or they are pregnant if he don't have one with this person already here. I feel like this is trying to keep it on the wraps here as well. 6 of Wands and the Hermit. There's also some other information here that this chef is not revealing, or Someone's not revealing here. Someone's not speaking about here. There's a lover that someone's keeping on the wraps here. And I feel like his family knows about these other people or what he actually do and how he actually moves. And I seen a video clip about that too, where she was hanging out at dinner with his family and they were singing her every time song or whatever like that at the dinner table. And she was, look, 10 of Cups, the family coming out. The family. The family. They know. Yeah, the 7 of Cups. The family knows, especially that motherfucking mama is of his. Mm-hmm. Didn't I say in the reading earlier a little minute ago about somebody mama could be influencing this behavior? You know, maybe he's been a now I hope he hasn't, but people that behave like this, right, that sleep around with so many different women and we didn't even talk about the other allegation, right? About him allegedly trying to holler at another masculine, right? And the masculine rejected him, right? Obviously, a man. He was trying to talk to allegedly another man, Stefan Diggs. And the other man, or the man, right? Whatever, rejected him. And allegedly, he sent his brothers, because he do got two other brothers. It's three of them. Okay, he do got two other brothers. Allegedly, he sent his brothers to go and not only beat that guy up that he allegedly tried to sleep with, the lovers, King of Cups energy, right? Um, Also to keep the dude quiet about him wanting to be intimate with the guy. That happened last year. And then shortly after that, I guess that's when he decided to say, you know what? I gotta prove to myself and to the world that I'm not gay. I'm not bisexual. I don't roll like that. And that's when all these chicks just started boop, 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 popping like popcorn. He just started knocking up all these girls. And then all of a sudden he in this lavish relationship with Cardi B out of nowhere. So it's definitely giving me like, he's definitely in the closet. He's definitely under wraps because again, straight men that I know, they don't typically move like that. They don't typically be having 5 girls pregnant on or around about the same time. That's usually, undercover brother type of stuff. And I'm not throwing no shade at him, but Mr. Digger, if you are bisexual or, pansexual, whatever the terminology that you want to label yourself here, just be honest with yourself, first of all. And that way you can have a better life. You can live a happy life, right? There are women out here that will accept your, you know, confused ass. They will. They will. They'd be more than happy to do so. But let's just take a look. See here. What's the Nine of Swords in the reverse here for Mr. Cardi B and Mr. Stefan Diggers here? The Sun. She ain't really happy. If Cardi B been acting like she happy, she not really happy dealing with this shit. She not really happy about it. She's so stressed out. Like I told y'all guys already, it's a possibility that she might even all of a sudden become under the weather as well too here. And I feel like that's just having a nervous breakdown. And I don't wish that on her at all, but I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing it here. We have the Chariot energy, the Strength, and the 7 of Cups. hmm The Chariot, the Strength, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I know she keeps saying that she's not leaving her man and she's not doing that and she's not doing this here. I don't necessarily buy it. I do feel like Cardi B might be secretively making plans to cut ties, part ways move forward here. We do have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, and the King of Cups here. I'm telling y'all, Digger is really into men. He really is into men. The Justice card here. He is. The King of Cups. The King of Cups won't stay off the table. It keep coming out. Also, like with this allegation here, I feel like something is going to be coming out about him being an undercover brother. I just feel like it is. Justice card. Page of Cups. Yeah, he's super zesty. You could tell like by the way he be walking. When he's into like his when he dressed up and shit like that, which he's always dressed up. Um, he got like that. I don't know, y'all. It's just something about it. You just gotta know. Your gator just gotta be working. Like it's just something about him. The Queen of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords here. So I feel like Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Wands definitely lying about what happened with this Queen of Pentacles here. So he might have. So the Queen of Pentacles could be like other women that he got kissed by, which we know he got a lot of those. This could look like right here with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. He may be. He might have mistreated some of these women, right? But he's convincing these women. It's like a manipulation tactic. Like if you don't play ball, if you don't tell the story how I'm telling you to tell the story, then there's going to be repercussions here with your resources here. The Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. This could be him threatening not to pay for a house if some of them are in a house, or continue to pay for a vehicle, said support, said whatever financial resources these women might have access to. I feel like he's threatening them to withstand this support from them if they don't play ball, if you don't do what I tell you to do, pretty much here. The Five of Wands. Okay, I will leave you to fend for yourself. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Again, that's being like pulling the baby move, right? Putting the baby in the door out the house type of shit, which I don't condone, nor do I agree to. But yeah, look, the Three of Swords. I'm gonna make you suffer. That's what that is. And listen, I don't put nothing past little Stefan D. Yeah, look, Closer's coming on. I don't know who this is, featuring her. So yeah, he's trying to bring these women closer. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, to make these ladies do what he want them to do. What's this Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords for CardiB and Stefan Diggs? I feel like she got a little bit more than she could bargain for this time around. She thought Offset was the fuck crazy. No, this ninja is crazy. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Temperance. There's his energy right there, Temperance. Sagittarius energy here. Very patient, very I'm hearing you've been hit by, struck by a smooth criminal. Dun 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 dun. Ow! Cardi, are you okay? Are you okay, Cardi? Cardi, are you okay? Cardi, are you okay? Are you okay, Cardi? Cardi, are you okay? Somebody need to call and check on her. Because I don't think she okay. Cardi ain't okay. She acting like she okay. She probably wishes she was okay, but she ain't okay. Because she been struck by a motherfucking smooth criminal, Five of Goddamn Cups. Okay? She regretting having that baby. She regretting even being intertwined with I'm about to say with CardiB, with Stefan Diggs here. Yeah, look at that. I can't make it up. Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. She regret that shit. Cardi, are you okay? Cardi, Cardi, are you okay? Cardi, are you okay? She ain't okay, y'all. Trust me when I tell you she ain't the fuck okay. What's the lovers here for CardiB and Stefan Diggs? Two of Cups is the lovers, and the Two of Cups She ain't okay. I feel like she was okay until these other motherfucking lovers started popping up. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. She thought she was the only one. She learning that she ain't the only one. We learning right along with her that she ain't the only one. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. We're going to put the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. What about the lovers and the Two of Cups here for Cardi B and Stephon Diggs? What about it? What about it? Five of Cups. I'm telling y'all, Cardi been struck by a smooth criminal. Yeah. She probably talking to the priest and all types of shit. Confessing and all types of shit. She at the church right damn now confessing to the preacher. Like, how she done fucked up, how she done let herself down, she done let her fucking fans down. She is the drama. She is the drama. She's fucked up, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm not saying this in a boastful way. I actually feel sorry for her. I really do. But at the end of the day, this should be a fucking wake up call for her ass to start making better fucking decisions. She need a life coach. That's what she need. She need a spiritual coach. She need a life coach. She need to go to an inner child healing resort here. She needs a lot of that because she's getting into a lot of these situations here based off of trauma bonding in an unhealthy way with these motherfucking karmic ass men. The lovers, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I feel sorry for her. I really do. I honestly do. I honestly do. But at the same time, it's like we reap what we sow. So the shit that and I'm not coming down on Cardi B music because most of it is just her sharing experiences that she went through, right? Since a younger child, since a teenager, the transition from her coming from, I think she's from Puerto Rico, not Puerto Rico, I think she's like Dominicana, Ghana, right? All the experiences from Dominicana, the transition from her coming here, you know, how stressful things were for her mother. So she's seen a lot of unhealthy shit. I mean, for crying out loud, the woman was raised in New York and we got rough shit everywhere. But I mean, New York is rough, right? It's rough everywhere, but New York is really rough. I mean, if you see the strippers up in New York, you wouldn't know that they were strippers. I mean, not strippers, the streetwalkers. I remember when I was going to the Hunts Point meat market, and this is like when I first started driving truck, like way back in time. And I had a rider with me because like the first couple of weeks, you have someone go with you when you're doing runs and things of that nature to make sure that you're driving safely, you're finding these places okay, and that you're actually going to be okay out here by yourself when the time comes. So we were riding through Queens. We were going through Queens. It was like probably 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and like they out there with these long fur chinchilla coats on. I mean, they don't look like prostitutes that I ever seen. Like I ain't never seen a prostitute walking around with a long chinchilla with a chinchilla hat, fox hat, fox gloves and shit like that. I thought that they were like, you know, I thought it was a club or something, a private bar or something that they were coming out of. And my man Lacey was like, nah, he was like, they prostitutes. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I said, what kind of prostitutes walking around looking like that? He's like, yo, they get the bag up here. They ain't say bag back in the day, but you know what I mean? So, what's this Ace of Pentacles here for Cardi B? The Ace of Swords. So I don't know if he's like trying to Nine of Wands. He could be trying to get financial support out of her as well too. He could be trying to, cause I'm hearing, damn, why they want to stick me from my paper? Damn, why they want to stick me from my paper? So I feel like if she stays attached to this is gonna cost her. Well, we know it's costing him money, right? We know he's done lost endorsement deals. From my understanding, I believe the football team that he was signed to, the New England Patriots. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe the head coach spoke out about that publicly. Something along the degree of he didn't realize the severity of the situation between Stefan Diggs and his chef, and after learning further details, I believe is exactly what the coach's words was. After learning further details, the team has decided that Stefan Diggs is not in the best interest of the team, the organization, etc., etc. You catch the drift, right? So it does look like there are people that are going to be communicating with him in regards to this nine of wands. You know why he's not being paid, remaining balances that potentially could have been owed to him that was like, monies from his contract, um, endorsements, things of that nature. Now on the CardiB side of this could also hinder her from securing contracts, potential people that were considering doing deals with her. I hope that she's not going to cancel this tour in hopes of supporting Stefan Diggs with these legal situations that he is going to be dealing with here in the very near future. So there's something here about losing a lot of resources here. What's this Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here? What's this Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, we got F and MU. So fuck me. I think that's what that song is. Oh no, that's another song. I'm mistaken on another song. This is a long one, y'all. This is a late one too. Let me see. What's this? There we go. Nine of Pentacles. The Star. So I feel like the Tower. So there's a tower coming in. I definitely in the Eight of Pentacles in the world. So I definitely feel like she needs to be careful here and tread super super lightly here, because if CardiB is potentially, she could be jeopardizing her future contracts and future security to some degree if she stays tied to this, associated with this. They were also indicating that potentially CardiB had texted the chef, telling her to just it ain't that big of a deal, sis, or something to that degree. Now there's no proof at this moment whether or not CardiB actually texted the chef, but apparently they were saying like his girlfriend texted the chef telling her like she needed to just like basically let it go, and it's not a big deal, and basically you shouldn't be saying anything about it, which is a fucking red flag, because if CardiB did that, there's again no proof that she did or did not. But if it comes out that it actually was her that texted the chef, that would be a really big problem for CardiB. Okay, and that could push the pen on those losing deals, losing money over there. What's the Four of Pentacles? Is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, losing. People walking away from her. People already walked away from him. He's already losing deals, endorsements, potentials. I don't know what that furniture company talking about at this point in time, but I know a lot of his major contracts, they backed out. They pulled the plug on him. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. What's this Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups? Five of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, about that, Mr. Digger. Yeah, we actually decided that I'm sorry, Mr. Stefan. I actually feel as though we're gonna go in a different direction. Okay. And thank you so much for the opportunity, but thanks, no thanks type of energy. Nice to nice to see you. Nice to talk to you. I appreciate you considering this opportunity, and thank you so much for understanding, Mr. Dix. And I'm pretty sure this was over the phone because again, if you guys look at how he looks at people, I don't think anybody would want to meet him in person and reject him and tell him that he's not no longer being considered for whatever the fuck it is that he was being considered for. I can't make this up. The Hermit and the Three of Swords. Okay. That is no thank you. Yeah. I told you, look, phone call. They're calling and ending these contracts. It's not funny, but I'm just because people ain't crazy. They know what they see when they look at his ass. They see psycho. Okay, Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, and this is him flipping tables, throwing shit around the house, cursing, raging. And I see his little. I was getting ready to say something that wasn't so nice, but I see his mama. Okay, I see her. Trying to calm him down. And telling him to take a deep breath and relax, baby. Oh, mama's here. It's gonna ew. That is so disgusting. I wouldn't be so. Mm. It kind of looks like that him and his mom might have had. I'm gonna just leave that where I was gonna leave it. I'm gonna just leave it there. But anyways, what's this King Cup and Eight of Swords? Because I don't want to have to wake up in the morning cussing people out here. But we got the King of Wands, okay? King of Wands, King of Cups to the Eight of Swords here. Um, let's see. Someone could be trolling somebody as well too. With this King of Wands, King of Cups, Eight of Swords. We got Stick Talk coming on by feature. And we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, the High Priestess here is definitely giving trolling energy. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Speaking of trolling, didn't Offset post something about he's trying to take ownership of the baby? What's the little baby boy name? I don't know what the baby boy name is. Little Digger. We'll just call him Little Digger because I don't know what his name is. We're just gonna call him Little Digger. Little Digger in question. We'll say that Little Digger in question because I don't know. Is it Offset baby? Is it Stefan Diggs baby? Lord, I don't know. It's just disgusting. The whole thing is just disgusting. It's just a shame. And it's like I expect more from celebrities, even though I know that we're all human. But it's like, at what degree are we holding ourselves accountable to a higher status? Like I expect this from regular people, regular folk. But I don't expect this from a high level celebrity such as herself, right? I feel like she deserves better. Her fans deserve better. You know, the music industry, of course, they're thrilled about it, right? Because they live off of selling records, off of black people's sadness, black people's heartbreak, sadness, downfalls is what I want to say. They thrive off of this, right? In fact, they encourage our younger generation to embody that same type of energy. They encourage us to, drink, even, I don't want to say alcohol because I'm having some wine tonight myself personally, but they encourage the young generation to pop pills. They encourage them to go to the strip clubs. Which I don't really think there's anything wrong with the strip club, but I feel like when you do something in access, it's a problem, regardless of what you're doing. Anything in access is a problem. But they encourage, what is it, Molly, Mickey, syrup, codeine, cocaine. They encourage drug dealing. They encourage all that kind of content in the music. And most of those celebrities themselves, they don't do half of the shit that they talk about. It's been talked about so many times, countless times. But some people are just so slow that they cannot decipher the fact that this is a fiction book, right? This is a made up movie, right? This is just a lie, but people want to make it their real life, right? Because for whatever reason, it makes them feel good to be looked at that way. The Six of Wands, it makes people feel brave or something like that here to be viewed in that type of light. I mean, I can definitely relate to it to a certain degree because it's something that I never shared on my channel. But at one point in time, I was at a low point in my life. Right, I've had quite a few. And I sold drugs, right, and I'm not proud about that whatsoever. I'm not proud about it. I regret it every time that I think back about my lifestyle and what I was doing at that point in time. Um, you know, it was a low point in my life. My grandma had passed away, and I chose to leave home because I just chose to, branch out and be on my own. And my dad told me that he wasn't going to be supporting me if I decided to leave home. And so I said, okay, fuck it. And, you know, my cousins sold drugs and stuff like that. Again, I'm not proud about it, nor am I encouraging anybody to do things that I once did in my past. So, but it's a part of my life. It's a part of who I am. Not today, but it's a part of the mechanism of Falcon. What molded and built Falcon to the point that I am at today. But anyways, we have the Nine of Cups here. What were we clarifying here? I have no idea what we were about to clarify, but the Nine of Cups is coming out here. So I guess we'll just go with the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups here. So very selfish here, a very selfish energy potentially here with the Nine of Cups. If this is not like her being selfish, or obviously we know that Mr. Digger is very selfish, then I feel like this could also be her team, right? Her music company, whoever's pulling these strings in the background, right? Is what I'm kind of getting here. Yeah, we got Cuff It. So I feel like someone, look, the Hermit. This Hermit just won't stay in the deck tonight either. The Hermit's already out here. What about this Hermit? The Justice card and the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like this is this organization with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. Motivating her, encouraging her to continue on this path of recklessness is what I would like to say here. What's the Six of Wands and Nine of Cups? Yeah, page one. Stay on this path of recklessness here. It's cute. It's okay to, have multiple kids with different people. The hermit's at the bottom of the deck here. Why is the hermit here? Since it keeps, wanting to show up and reveal itself here. What's this hermit? The Three of Swords. It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll heal. You'll recover. I mean, I'm hearing is what you do, right? The Moon. It's what you do, right? What the fuck and who the fuck? The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Judgment, and the Moon. It's what you do, right? So I don't know who's saying that to somebody. This could be Mr. Digger saying this to somebody here. It's what you do, right? Or it's what I do, right? Or yeah, I'm hearing it's what you do, right? So I don't know if this is him like talking to somebody in this kind of way here with the Moon card here. The Judgment. That's what I'm getting here. What about this Three of Swords and the Hermit? What about this Three of Swords and the Hermit? Seven of Wands. Yeah. Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Nine of Swords here. So I don't know if he's like yelling at Cardi like this or talking to Cardi like this, but I do see somebody crying. And it ain't him. Just to be clear, it's not Stefan crying. This is a feminine energy that's crying. So I don't got me acting hella thotty is what I just heard here from Cuff It Up, but which we're going to skip, and now Thought Shit is coming on by Megan Thee Stallion. Hmm. Yeah, I just think that Cardi needs to get the fuck out of Dodge. I don't feel as though there's anything prosperous that's gonna come out of her being with Stefan Diggs, other than that beautiful baby boy that she just had. Right? Children are innocent, so I would never come for children. They didn't ask to be here, just like I didn't ask to be here, right? Just like some of you guys didn't ask to be here. So I would never come at anybody's children, per se. But I definitely feel as though that there's if obviously he's a habitual cheater, he's a womanizer, which that's going to continue. Nothing's going to change about that. The lovers, the two of cups, the five of cups, he's going to continue to do and pursue whoever he very much chooses to please, or whoever he chooses to have please him, type shit, right? 'Cause I told you guys he's a little zesty. And there's nothing wrong with him being zesty. He just needs to be honest about his zestiness, so that way he's not misleading these women out here into having them think or feel as though it's going to be some type of long-term commitment, because he's not going to commit to anybody, or anyone. And if he does marry anybody, I would assume that it would be Cardi B, just for a public relationship status type of thing, only for what he can gain from that, right? It's not going to be based off of love. There's no love on the table. There's no Knight of Cups. There's no Queen of Cups. There's no Ace of Cups. There's no Page of Cups. There's no love on the table whatsoever. It's strictly business. Okay? Yeah, the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune is strictly business. Two of Pentacles, strictly business. It's definitely Dion vibes, right? From Norbit. Dion vibes. Once he get whatever he can get out of the situation here, it don't matter, how many babies he done left behind. It's just a wrap for him. Queen of Wands. Yeah, he's, I don't want to sing that song because of the diddler, but and whatever, we're not going to get into it, but it's just, you're going to be left with this burden. She's going to be left with a burden here. Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands. She's going to be ending up left to pick up the pieces once again, like what happened with Offset. What's the Ten of Cups here? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here. The Devil. The Four Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it looked like his mama like run his life anyway. Like whatever she say, is she the real ringleader? Okay, like she the one, the two, and the motherfucking five. She the three, four, and five. So it looked like his mom and like his sister, or um yeah, it's definitely giving like mom, sister, brother. Like that's really who's in control of his life. And if she does decide to go through with this, is the Four Wands and the Devil, she literally would be setting herself for failure. She literally would be marrying this devil. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, and here go this Hermit again. Like this motherfucker just won't stay away. He just won't. He just won't. So, Spirit, let's get a different deck, y'all. What is the advice for Cardi B? Should she leave this situation? Devil, the Three of Swords at the bottom of those decks here. Let's get the Light Seer. I mean, sorry, not Light Seer. Twerk coming on by City Girls. All right, now we're getting into the thought music. Not funny, but it's 12:32. Damn, it's late. So Yvonne, are you still here? Are you would you come to the DR? Would you come to the DR if we did a meet and greet? I don't know if she's still here. I don't know who the fuck is still here. I don't even know how I'm still here. Honestly, I am super fried. I'm cooked. I'm tired. I ended up making my spaghetti. Turned out amazing. I try to limit how much ground beef I eat, so I actually made my spaghetti with turkey ground meat tonight. It was really good. Spirit, what is the advice for Cardi B in the situation with her and what's his name, Stefan Diggs? What is your advice for Cardi B and Stephon Diggs? What is your advice for Cardi B regarding the situation with her and Stephon Diggs? What is your advice for her? I guess Yvonne is going to bed. The Moon and Ace of Pentacles. Take your money and run, child. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, the Lovers. The Knight of Swords, the Sun, the Three of Cups. Yeah, I just definitely don't see Mr. Digger changing at all. At all. I about to say, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but Just Us is coming on by SZA, but I don't believe that's true. It would never be just them. It would be her plus, I told y'all, John and Kate plus 8. It would be Cardi B, Stefan Diggs plus 8. Okay? Cardi B, Stefan Diggs plus 7. 7 of Cups here. Alright? She wouldn't just be taking a leap of faith with him. She'd be taking the leap of faith with all those bitches. All those hoes. Alright? Oh man, my head is like it's hurting a little bit, but that's what I have for y'all, man. This was a long reading. I hope y'all appreciate it. I do apologize that it took me a little bit to do the Cardi B feedback video, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to I wanted to get this shirt. Am I the drama? Maybe I am the drama. Maybe she just might be the motherfucking problem. And she is she's choosing not to heal. And I just don't understand how people can go from one relationship and immediately jump into another relationship. Like, bitch, your drawers ain't dry yet. Like, damn, you just broke up with your husband. You ain't even had time for the dryer didn't even fucking stop yet. That bitch still spinning. Like, damn, you ain't even pray about it. You just did some shit. And that's what happened when we don't consort the highest good for our highest good. When we just consort ourselves and not even ourselves. I feel like I don't know who Cardi consult, but it don't look like she. No shade, Cardi. I'm just keeping it real, baby. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. So I just don't feel like she consorts anybody that's worth speaking about. No shade to her sister, no shade to her mama, no shade to her friends, because obviously they just as simple in the brain as she is. I'm hearing Forrest Gump. The stupid is as the stupid does, and that's exactly what it be looking like out here in these streets. All right, y'all, but I love y'all. This has been a long one. I'm super tired. I guess Yvonne's went to bed. I guess everybody went to bed. I don't know who the fuck is still here, who's up. But it's been fun. This has been super interesting. Like I said, I do. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I pray that Cardi B. You know, I pray that everything work out for her. I really do. I truly do. She deserves so much better than what she's allowing herself to have. Um, and I feel bad for her. But at the end of the day, we are we choose to put our energy and our attentions into. So if she's energetically choosing not to put her intentions into anything better than with 144 on the clock, then you know life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But I feel like she would know what she's gonna get if she chose to make better choices. So I just pray that she learns to make better choices. But anyways, y'all, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.